Excited about learning Blender? Stick around after this video and I'll show you how you can get a discount on a 3D modeling and animation course at Brainy Pixel Academy. Hi there, this is Michael with the 5th lesson in our Teapot tutorial series. We're starting with the result of lesson 4, which is the colored teapot. We put a material on our teapot in that lesson. And we're going to go through how to duplicate several copies of this teapot and talk a little bit about different kinds of duplication, both a linked and an unlinked duplication. But let's just begin and let me show you the first way that we can duplicate this. Let's go to the menu that says Object, and we'll go down to the menu item that says Duplicate Objects and Release, and it's stuck to our mouse now. We can just move it right off of here, and sometimes we like to constrain it, so I might press the letter X, constrain it to the X-axis, and click to place it. So there is way one to duplicate it. Now you may have seen from the Object menu, Duplicate Objects, that there was another Duplicate Linked, and they each have a shortcut with them, but let's use the Duplicate Linked and show you what happens there. So let's take the original again and go Object, Duplicate Linked. And again, it's stuck to our mouse. This time I'm going to constrain that to the Y-axis by pressing the letter Y once on the keyboard and put that here, and I'm just going to scroll back. So now I have multiple teapots. I have this one which was a duplicate and this one which was a linked duplicate. So what does that really mean? Well, if I take the original teapot and I edit it, go in here to edit mode, and we haven't gotten to edit mode yet, but we'll show you right here. You can see both of these went into edit mode. So if I click on a vertex right here and move it, the linked copy is sharing the same geometry, whereas this regular duplicate is not. So that's a really important thing to understand, and let me undo that, Control Z, and I'm going to delete the linked duplicate, and we're going to just work with the duplication here that we have. There is also another way to duplicate objects, and that is through the copy paste. And I need to check and see how I have my Blender set up right now, but I'm going to do a Control C, and then I'm a Control V, and I'm going to drag off the duplicate. So it pastes the duplicate exactly on top of the original, and that's the thing that you need to be aware of. So again, Control C, and you can see at the bottom of the screen it says Copy One Selected Objects, and then Control V, and I'm going to drag it off. So just know that if you do the copy paste, it's going to be right on top of the old one. So there's a couple of ways to duplicate. Also a little information about the difference between the kinds of duplicating, both the linked and the non-linked. And in the next lesson we're going to show you how to change materials, add materials to these other teapots, and then we'll have at least 3, maybe 5 different materials in our scene. Hey, thanks for sticking around. We've created some great courses for you at the Brainy Pixel Academy website. And if you really want to learn 3D modeling and animation in Blender 2.8, we've built a course that's project-based that takes you step by step through the interface. This is a course I've taught at colleges, I've taught young people, I've taught adults, and through that I've learned a way to teach people Blender in a way you can remember it, even when you come back to it weeks later. We use a lot of the interface menus initially, and if you go on over to the course, you'll see right here that we've got a cheeseburger challenge to get you started moving things in 3D space. We create a domino, we create a frying pan out of curves, and we do spinning and curves for the handle. Create some scrambled eggs. I'm not scrambled eggs, sunny side up eggs. We rig a robot arm, and that's cool. So that's a little introduction to rigging and animation there. Then we move on, we do a little bit of texture painting, and we then take a robot character and we animate that robot character jumping on a box and then jumping up on a barrel. And that's a lot of fun and very satisfying. And then we edit a little movie using the Blender sequence editor. So if you think this course is for you, go on over there to brainypixel.com/courses, and you'll find a link to the site, or check the description below the video, and you can get a discount on this course using the special discount keyword Teapot, Teapot. So we'll put that on the screen, Teapot, and that'll give you 50% off of this course. I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing some amazing things you create with Blender.